And welcome to the second episode of West Ham is Why We Drink. I'm one of your gruesome threesome, Wayne McMullen. And I realised last week as I introduced you guys and said how you guys got into West Ham, and I didn't say how I got into West Ham last week.
Well, you better tell us.
Born into it, mate. Same as most idiots from back home, right? Granddad took me to a match when I was 7, and the rest is all old news. Came over into the States and found a bunch of like-minded souls here in Dallas. So that's really my story. Of course, I'm joined today by my compadres in crime, Master James Hayes.
Hello.
And Master Adam Frankel.
Good day, mate.
Good day, mate. What's this? Are you Australian today or something?
I have no idea why I did that.
I don't know.
That's the best thing ever. That should be your catchphrase from now on.
No, I probably did that because here in America, I would say definitely 3/4 of people I meet, they're like, where are you from? And so I always make them guess. And most of them say Australia.
They do. I think it's after we've been in for a while, though, we do start to sound a little bit Australian.
Is Australia like Diet England or something?
Diet England.
No. Australia.
England 0.
Yeah.
It is. Australia is the Texas of England.
We all just came from the West Ham match, didn't we, down at the pub?
Sure did.
And I didn't really. I've got to admit, we had such a large gathering at the pub. I spent a lot of time talking to people. I didn't really get a chance to watch any of the match. I'm probably going to watch it tonight. So that's my excuse for not knowing what the hell was going on. What did you guys think of it? I mean, 1-1. Is that good?
It could have been a lot better, and it could have been a lot worse.
Yeah.
VAR was definitely our hero today once again.
I loved hearing everyone chant VAR, VAR, VAR.
Yeah, it's class. And I think, you got to respect a point away from home, no matter who it's against.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Well, we've got a lot coming up in today's show. We've got a new segment coming up soon called the Brit Yank Mass Debate.
Well, which is going to be a big debate.
Yeah. Well,
yes.
Like I said, that's coming soon. And then we're going to have social shenanigans. We will ended up with our PK shot out where I took my shot today, which was absolutely revolting.
Yeah.
The Russian moonshine.
It's
and
fantastic.
If you want to, you can actually catch that on Twitter. Please do follow us. We appreciate the Twitter followers. We've got a lot of Twitter followers in the last week and a lot of social media followers. And we'll be talking a lot about that in social shenanigans. I don't know what came first, the chicken or the egg, James, but you're going to find out if you lose today.
I really don't want to drink it.
I think it's harsh that, when I'm the quizmaster, I've given you a legitimate drink. It might not have tasted nice, but
It's
at
a
least
legitimate
it's a drink.
I can drink an egg.
Really?
Yeah.
It's not a drink.
Will you do it right now?
No, I'm not going to bloody do it because I did the disgusting... time for the debate, lads. Time for the debate.
Oh, man.
I think it is time to actually get our Brit Yank
Mass
debate.
Mass
Debate. And welcome to the first ever Brit Yank Mass Debate. Yes, a debate by Brits and Yanks en masse. Both of our contestants here will get 60 seconds to make their claim on the debate, and the opposite person will get 30 seconds to give a timely retort. And then after that, we're actually going to throw the mass debate out there to you chaps out there in social media land on Twitter for you to decide who you think won the Brit Yank Mass Debate. So today's topic, of course, presuming Allaire is fit for next week's game, do you start Allaire or do you start Chicharito? So we're going to have a toin toss here, as Adam put it.
Yes.
Oh my gosh, that's never going to get
toin
forgotten,
toss.
is it?
Coin cost.
A toin toss.
Thank you at Vingenius for pointing out.
Let's cost the toin. We're going to cost the toin. Call it at Adam. Call it
Heads.
It's tails. It's tails.
Ladies first. Go ahead, Adam.
I guess you'll be going.
No,
then.
all right, sorry.
I mean,
So now, what side are you taking, Adam?
okay, so we decided this earlier on. I'll be arguing that for Chicharito. And
James, of course.
Who has his own chant, just so you know.
Yeah.
That's a plus point already.
Exactly. Well, you haven't started the debate yet. We haven't started the 60 seconds out.
Just putting a bonus point out there.
Okay, no, bonus point out there. No, I will award points as I see fit, young man. Thank you very much.
Deal.
And James, you will be speaking for Master Allaire.
That is correct.
How do you pronounce his name? Aller?
I'm not French.
We do need to be careful how we pronounce it, though. Because
Seriously.
if we pronounce it wrong, we might get into some trouble.
Seriously. So anyway, you will start. I will give you your warning when you start. I'll point the finger to you, my friend. So are you ready, sir?
Yeah. Okay, so I think that Chicharito should start. Mainly because he scored a goal today. Being a striker is all about confidence. Here's a controversial thing. I actually think he should start with Aller. I don't think he should be dropped. We're playing Watford, who have 0 points. They've not got a point yet. I think we should play 2 up front, and I think the big man Aller and Chicharito would work very well together. So I definitely wouldn't drop him, but I'd play both of them. And I want to look at this quickly as well. You know, Carlton Cole was one of our biggest scorers overall of the last generation. He averaged 4.65 goals a game. Even Arnautovic for us averaged 2.8 goals a game. Chicharito's average for us is 3.43 games to get a goal, which is in the middle, and it's pretty good considering it's a lot of substitute appearances. I think he's a player that lives off confidence, so I think he definitely should start, and you know, both of them should play. There we go. Good timing.
There you go. That was good timing. It was under the minute. And now, Master James Hayes.
I think I'm going to come first.
Is this my rebuttal? Or
this is your rebuttal to his statement he just made. And you have 30-second rebuttal to that statement he just made, starting now.
Okay, let's start off by saying I agree that Chicharito is a good striker. However, I believe that starting 2 strikers up front is horrible because we'd probably be running a 4-4-2. Watford has one of the best midfields outside the top 6. They would absolutely overrun a 4-4-2 formation, and it would be a terrible idea to do that. We already have a problem leaking goals from midfield. It would happen even worse against Watford.
Very good, very good. Okay, now that's our first round. Now, James, you get to make your statement now as to why you believe Aller should start if he is fit and healthy. And I will give you your 60 seconds, starting now.
All right, Aller, he is currently our record signing, and that alone shows faith from the board and from our manager that he is the man to do the job. Not only that, Chicharito has proved time and again that he is not sufficient up front alone, which is Pellegrini's preferred method. So running a 4-4-2, while it has been done by Pellegrini, has not succeeded any time that he's run it. Chicharito cannot thrive in that role. Aller can. His hold-up play is fantastic, which is exactly what we need to bring in our creative midfielders and our creative wingers to do the great things that they can do with their flair, with their passing, the tricks and everything like that. Score some great goals like we saw in preseason.
There you go. Actually, under a minute. Very nice, James. Thank you, sir.
I mean, he didn't even have enough material to get himself to
come
the minute.
on.
I can keep going if you'd like. It's not hard.
I'm not going to influence our Twitter followers at all on this one, because I think both of you have made like an incredibly good opening statement. But Adam, of course, now it's up to you to give your 30-second rebuttal on this. And you should see Adam. He's got notes and everything. He's taking this really seriously.
I'm smart enough not to need notes.
Okay, here you go. In
We'll let the
3.
fans decide.
Oh, there we go. 3, 2, 1, begin.
Okay, so I mean, Watford, you've spent the whole time like bigging up Watford. They lost 3-0 to the team we just tied with, 1-1 at Brighton, and then they just lost to Everton today. So I really don't think we need to be worried about Watford at all. I think that we just need to play 2 up front. I mean, it's a confidence game. Striking is all about confidence, and if a player's scored, they should be able to carry on going. I mean, it's just football. It's this how it works. All right, Wayne keeps waving at me. Like, I don't know whether I've got to. He's like waving at me, then he's like moving his hands. Saying, "Oh no, don't."
I got completely lost. I think I'm still drunk from that Russian shot that I did earlier.
I'm confident enough with that. I mean, but we'll see what the Twitter followers think.
You shouldn't be confident in that because you just rebutted my rebuttal, not my points. So
that's because your points weren't good enough, mate.
Oh.
I mean,
So anyway, it's down to you, the Twitter followers out there. We'll post a poll on Wednesday at noon, just as the podcast comes out, and after you've listened to the Brit Yank mass debate, you can post there as to who you think came first.
Okay, so Come on, fans. This is where I need you.
No
We'll see
begging,
how
no
it goes.
begging for points.
I don't know. I think I'm going to stick something in there that I didn't watch any of the games, so I wouldn't even be able to tell you if Chicharito was worth starting again. So I just love the chant. I've always loved the chant, even though I get Iheanacho's name wrong every single time. How'd you
You did it then. You just did it. That's the first time I've ever heard you say it right.
That's because it's the first time he's ever listened to me, James. And that's what it really is. It's the first time ever. Do want to remind everybody that the podcast now is available on a number of different forums. Of course, you can reach us on our webpage, which is westhamiswhywedrink.com. You can always find the podcast there. But we did get accepted for Apple Podcasts, which is commonly known as iTunes. We are on Podbean, Spotify, and SoundCloud. And you can find us on pretty much all of your favorite podcast listening platforms. We have applied to a bunch of them, but they all take their time in getting round to us.
So talking to that, I've been excited to find out. You said you would reveal now. Can you get right now and up to date how many people have listened?
I can, but you know what? I'm going to keep that a secret for right now.
Oh, but I've been waiting this whole time to find out. Are you kidding me?
There's a couple of different statistics, and here's the thing about podcasts is like it really doesn't make any difference how many people listen. It makes a difference that the right people listen.
Well, I still am interested to find out. I mean, I listen myself, and I don't know how to say this the right way. I was surprised with how good it was myself. So first of all, Wayne, well done on the editing.
Well done,
you
Wayne.
did a great
Definitely.
job.
Well, it was easy because you guys, didn't speak a lot of twaddle. I only had to cut out about half an hour of it.
For the 28 minutes.
But I listened to it and I was entertained, and I mean I did it. So I'm interested to hear.
You know what that's like? That's like saying, I played Penny Up Against the Wall by myself, and I had fun while I was doing that.
That's a fair point.
Yeah. Do you think he likes himself much? I listened to myself, and I was
hate
highly
listening
entertained.
to myself usually. No, seriously. When I've been in plays and things, I've never watched it back. I can't stand watching myself. But yeah,
same way I cannot stand watching myself play music or listen to myself talk.
Yeah, this was good.
I actually enjoyed listening to it.
Surprised.
You know what's funny is I know that James was a little bit nervous and had to do like half a bottle of your whiskey before we actually recorded
cheers,
last week.
It left the empty bottle here.
Mutual friend of ours, Corey, who we all three of us know, called me up last night to give me some constructive criticism as to what we could do to make the podcast better, and he really didn't say an awful lot. And then he turned around and he said, and James was brilliant. He said, James has got a really good radio voice. And I said, do me a favour, tell James that.
Oh man, yeah, I don't believe it, but thank you guys.
It's okay. Look, James is actually blushing right now. Oh.
That's all right. When he loses the quiz, he won't. He'll just be furious. I can't wait to see him drink that egg.
Oh my gosh. Well, I think with all that, it's probably time for us to go on to our
shenanigans.
I found a brilliant tweet from a Manchester City fan.
Do they have fans in Manchester?
Allegedly, they do.
Yeah, but don't most of them live in London?
Yeah, he probably is from...
No, those are United fans.
Oh, those are Manchester United fans.
So anyway, this guy's called @MouseKingSteven. He's a Man City fan, and I love this tweet. He said, well, that's Tottenham out of the race. West Ham were a tougher team last week. We had 30-plus shots to Tottenham's 3. Should have been about 10-0. Also, VAR can see that handball, but can't see Rodri getting chokeslammed in the box. So I just love the fact that even though they hammered West Ham, they're saying that they thought West Ham played better than Tottenham.
Well, you know what? I think that goes a long way. I think we always play better than Tottenham. We certainly look better than Tottenham.
I can't wait to play them. We generally have decent results against them.
It's been fairly even, like the last 5 years, I think. It's been fairly close.
I started working at a new company like 4 weeks ago, and I'm thinking nobody here seems to like the EPL at all. And I was in somebody else's cube the other day because I work in Cube City.
Nice.
It was lovely. It's a great company. I love the company. I love the job. I love the people I work with. But I did meet a Tottenham supporter.
Yeah, shame.
Yeah, and I said to him, well, you seem quite nice. And he says, well, what do you mean? I said, well, most Tottenham supporters I've met are a bit of a douche, to be quite honest. And then a guy from like 2 cubes over went, "Wait till you get to know him."
Brilliant. I've actually, you know what, a couple of my Tottenham fan friends have listened to the podcast and given me some good feedback, like my Big Z. So, little shout out to you guys. Thanks for listening, even though you're not West Ham fans.
Yeah, we've had some great response from our fans. So actually, I've got a couple of tweets. Do you want me to read them out?
Yeah, read them out.
Here we go. Yeah, let's see what I've got here. Oh, if I can find the bloody things.
Yes, you and technology again.
All right, while you're looking, I'm going to talk about something I saw on Instagram.
Why don't you do it?
Yeah, I wanted to talk about Adrian, just how pleased I am for him. On his Instagram, he posted a picture with the Super Cup, and he had it laid across his bed, and with this, I think it was the Spanish flag, but I'm not sure. I can't remember because it was on his stories and it's already gone away. But he had this great picture of the cup on his bed, and he was just so proud to have it. And I just felt really good for him. He's such a great guy. He played fantastic for us here. Yes, he's prone to Adrian mistakes, but he's genuinely a really nice guy, and he gave his all for our club, and that's all I can ask. And so I'm very happy for him.
I'm very happy for him. I was very happy for him when he got nobbled by one of their fans as well.
Yeah. and then today, I showed you guys earlier, today against Southampton,
he had an Adrian howler.
Had an Adrian moment.
Yeah.
I told my Liverpool fans that he had that in him as well, but you just, kicks the ball right at Danny Ings, hits him, goes straight in. You're just thinking, like, it's so Adrian.
It's definitely Adrian.
The good thing is Liverpool are good enough to already have a few goals in the bank usually, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah, West Ham.
Yeah,
it's
more of an issue.
It's sad though. I mean, he was a good lad for us. He definitely was. I mean, I remember when we had, like, was it Randolph and Adrian, and I was like,
yeah,
I couldn't. I
thought Randolph was class though, to be honest.
You liked him. I didn't.
Randolph, yeah.
I didn't like him that much. He made me nervy. And then again,
Adrian made me a little nervous.
Adrian made me just a little less nervy than Randolph did at the time. So, but yeah, now we've got a great goalie. Fabianski, he had a pretty good game today.
Good.
He's very good.
Do you remember what they used to call him when he was at Arsenal?
Yeah, Flappy Hands.
Flappy Hands.
That's what they used to call it. He used to be horrible coming for crosses. He would flap at the ball, punch it. He used to be
He's class. Terrible. The man is total class. He's total class. And speaking of total class, I found something that's been trending on Twitter for the last, for quite a while actually. And I think it's very appropriate considering the whole Brexit business going on over in England and the new Prime Minister Boris, I've got a funky hairdo Johnson.
I know what's coming.
Serious. And it's hashtag Mark Noble for Prime Minister.
Yes.
I saw that.
Do either of you guys know where that started from?
No idea.
I had no idea how it started, but it's hilarious and I love it.
He even retweeted it, I think, or he commented something.
He said, all right then, or something like that. Or sure, why not?
Sure, why not?
Sure, why not? Yeah. Oh,
I mean, he's just a great guy. He's a great guy.
Great captain.
There's been a lot of rumours, and you know how I love my rumours, James.
Yes, I know how you
I love my rumours. But there's a lot of Twitter feeds that are saying that Mark Noble has got a problem with the way Pellegrini's running the system.
I have not seen that rumor.
Yeah, look. From here, from West Ham United News, which is a site which I don't really subscribe to, but it says, "Be more Burnley. West Ham captain Noble, the latest to question Pellegrini tactics." Ooh.
I
think it's people trying to stir up garbage.
Yeah, I think that as well.
Fake news.
Total fake news. Did you guys find any other cool things online?
No, I'm excited to hear what you found though, Wayne. What have you got for us?
I've got I've got to say, we do want this to be all about our listeners.
True.
Totally. So we got a shout out from the Mile High Hammers all the way from there in Colorado. They said they just listened. Very good, lads. Or should I do it in my fake American accent?
No, please don't.
Okay, I won't.
Adam's is bad enough.
Just listen. Very good, lads. Worth a listen. Oh, and look, Adam gets a shout out here. I met Adam Frankel in Santa Monica while watching a Hammers game in the pub.
Poor bastard.
Yeah. He had a few beers had a few beers with him after the game. game too. Wife was mad when I came back pissed. That's the English version of pissed, of course, which means drunk for those Americans that don't know what that means. Cheers, Adam. Ha. Keep up the good work, guys. And that's from Charlie.
That was cool. Charlie was... I've only been to the Hollywood Hammers once. So Matt and Longers, who used to do a podcast. I went over there. I can't remember the game now, but, they're 2 hours earlier than us. So I get all the way to Santa Monica. It was about 40 minutes in an Uber. And it was a good little crowd of people. And the way where they watch the game, it's like an English bakery confectionery place next door.
I miss the sausage roll.
You can get sausage rolls, pasties, chicken bake
sausage rolls, sausage rolls, sausage rolls.
Did I just say chicken bake wall?
Sausage. You did say chicken bake wall.
I meant cherry bake wall.
Have you ever had a chicken bake wall?
I just said chicken bake wall. Oh my gosh.
A chicken bake wall, is that like a curried chicken bake wall?
Oh my word. I think maybe we need a bigger gap between the pub watching West Ham and us recording the podcast.
This is definitely an experience. Adam stars again in another tweet that we got here from David, who goes by the name of @Vingenius.
Get it?
Oh, God blimey.
Come on, Wayne.
Sorry. What can I say? He's obviously...
He's a gooner
He's got a stupid name. He must be a gooner, right? There you go. Okay.
Yeah.
So it's from a stupid gooner. It says, I listen to... let's do the stupid gooner voice. I listen to...
He's American.
He's American?
He's from Minnesota.
I'll still do the stupid gooner voice.
He's from Minnesota where they drink pop.
I listen to the West Ham Drunks podcast.
What is that?
It's my stupid gooner voice. This is my stupid gooner voice. And in spite of Adam Fagfaggle, it's actually good. Hoping the toin cost stays. Ooh.
All right, David, I apologise for Wayne. Please keep listening. We'll have you on when Arsenal are playing.
Oh my gosh. And that was actually in reply. I said, what did you guys think of the first podcast? And we really want to hear your replies out there, lads.
Yeah, if you're listening, please give us a tweet. Well, the whole point of this social shenanigans is we do want to include everybody and...
But no, I think we've had some good replies from people, and it seems to be we're heading in the right direction. If you do have any questions about the podcast, hit us up. One thing I do want to say, it's a great community we have here, and we've said we're trying to bring up the positives here. What's your catchphrase, Adam?
Stay positive, love your life.
Oh.
Wow, I'm so glad that now you put it in. It's something. I say that. I've said this for a long time, and I used to be a teacher back in that, and I'm sure I'll share some funny stories. I've definitely got some.
Mr. Frankel, I've got to go to the bathroom, sir.
Yeah, it was very much like that. Any excuse to get out of the classroom.
Sit in your seat and pee yourself, son.
I think I've already said that as well. I don't know. Some of my ex-students follow me on Twitter, so maybe they've listened. I don't know.
So let's go back to Baz.
Okay.
Baz, who everyone knows, Baz does a lot of work for Isla, our little angel, our little princess. And while he was actually out there in Vegas, they did a little bit of a fundraiser for her too. And let me read out his tweet here. A massive thanks to both ex-West Ham United employee and Denver West Ham for their kind donations to Isla's fight out here in Vegas. Around $1,000 has been raised via the auction. Well done, fellas. Clappity clap, 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 clap hands he put on there. So yeah, great work out there. I mean, it's great that we not only did a bunch of American hammers and English hammers all get together and party, celebrate, and have a fun time out in Vegas, but they got to raise some money for a good cause, which is always fantastic.
That's awesome.
So good on everyone that was involved in that. Really was fantastic.
Drink up, everybody. It's a penalty shout out. Who's gonna win? Well, let's go find out.
So welcome to Penalty Shot Out, of which I lost the first one of them, which means I get to be the adjudicator this week, which means that one of these wonderful gentlemen is going to get to drink a shot of a raw egg.
Oh, I do not want to do this at all. The thought of it really does make me feel sick.
I'm actually a little nervous right now. I
need to win. I've never wanted to win more in my life.
I've made very, very easy questions for you, lads. So don't
believe that at all.
Well, I hope there's a good tiebreaker.
So I'm going to flip the coin to see who goes. Who actually did the last call out?
He did the call.
Okay, so James, you get to call this one. Ready?
Heads.
And heads it is, James.
I'll go first.
Okay, so
Okay,
James
good.
gets to go
I
first.
quite like that.
So there you go. So it's all set up. James,
So nervous.
you get 20 seconds for the question. Okay, I will start the timer for 20 seconds as I start reading out the question.
Okay.
Who began the 2014-15 season as manager of West Ham United?
Sam Allardyce.
Oh,
Was it?
James.
Wasn't it Billy?
He's correct. He's correct. It was Sam Allardyce.
Oh, man.
Never a doubt, sir.
There you go. So it's 1 for James.
Oh, no. I totally would have got that wrong.
Okay, well, are you ready for your question, Adam?
Yeah.
Put your phone down, Adam.
Put your phone down, Adam.
All right,
No phone cheating here.
I am so nervous.
Okay, West Ham appeared in the first ever FA Cup final at Wembley Stadium in 1923. The final is commonly known as the White Horse Final. What was the name of the White Horse?
Shut up. Are you... You can't answer the question.
Yeah,
Are you kidding me?
it would have gone to James. What was the name of the White Horse?
Tonto?
Oh, sorry, Adam. You lose that one.
What? Are you kidding me? This is a conspiracy.
No, I'm
This
reading
is a
them in order. I'm
conspiracy.
reading them in order.
What was the name of the horse? I was already, as soon as you asked that question, I'm like, Bolton Wanderers. That's going to be the
I
answer.
knew that's what you were going to answer. That's why I picked this question. Because I thought you were going to go, I know this one. It's Bolton Wanderers. So
that's
the name of the
fantastic.
horse was Billy.
What a dick.
I have no idea.
The name of the horse was Billy. And here you go, a little bit of background knowledge here. Billy was ridden by PC George
No one
Story.
cares.
Became
Like, literally no one cares.
He became famous as the most visible of the horses in the newsreel film of the event. Oddly enough, Billy was not actually a white horse, but a grey. Eggy, eggy, eggy.
There better be some dumb questions like this going to James, because if every one of his questions is, what player rhymes with Lark Boball? And then my question... On June 1st, 1908, how fast was the wind blowing?
I'm reading them completely in order. I'm reading them completely in order the way I thought up them. Okay, so here you go, James. Here's your question.
Okay.
Who was West Ham United's first ever manager?
Oh, I know this.
I do know this as well. I'm pretty sure.
I can't remember off the top of my head.
Can I tell you what I think? Well, his time's still going.
Yeah, I can't remember.
Okay, is it... I think I know this. Is it Sid King?
Yeah, you are correct. It is
Yeah.
Sid King.
For crying out loud.
Seriously.
I knew that because I just
wouldn't have
watched a
remembered it.
documentary like 3 days ago.
Yep.
And it just, yeah.
Okay, so here we go. Are you ready, Adam?
Okay, I need this.
I'm going to start again because I'm laughing too much. Okay, Adam, here's your question.
Okay, oh my gosh, I need
What
this so
year
bad.
did we adopt the name West Ham United?
My gosh. 1906?
Oh, Adam, you're wrong. It's 1900.
Yeah.
That's close. So that's
I mean, that's another hard question.
That's on par with Sid King.
that's on par with Sid King.
No, because I knew Sid King. I mean, I don't even know what to say. I'm trying to stay focused
Drink
and not
that
lose my
egg.
mind.
Drink that.
I mean, I really want to
drink
shout out
that
to complain to a referee right now. That's what I want to do.
Just
Okay,
remember,
so
turnabout's fair play. You get to adjudicate on him later. So
yeah, seriously, are you ready for your question, James?
yes.
Let's see if you can get this one, James. Okay, where did the club first play their home games?
It's hard.
And I know this one too.
It doesn't look like it.
See, they're hard ones for him too.
Yeah, that's fair.
Something starts with the W Park, but I can't remember what the name is.
Oh dear! Oh dear! It was actually Memorial Recreation Ground.
Okay.
Memorial Recreation Ground, close to W Park.
Yeah. Well, there
I
was.
think we
you
should
turn
deduct him a
Memorial
point.
upside-
I think we should take away a point
No.
for that.
It wasn't Memorial. Okay. Because okay. Yeah.
Here is your question, Adam.
Please let me get this.
Adam, you've got to get this one. Basically, if you don't get this one, it's looking pretty bad for you.
What's it? So
He's got one.
this is the third penalty, right?
Yeah, this is
Okay.
the third penalty.
All right.
Okay.
Oh my god! I literally am so nervous. I do not want to do a raw egg.
Okay, are you ready, Adam?
Yep.
Who was the first player to be signed in the summer of 2017?
Oh, 17? Oh my gosh. Oh my god! I don't even know how many seasons ago that was. I've got no
Guess.
Chicharito. I think he was already there though. So, who was it?
Zabaleta.
Oh, that is a hard question. I mean,
I would have got that one.
would you?
Yeah, that's the one I actually thought of myself.
Do you know what? I spent the first 5 seconds like, oh, it's one of those keepers that we just signed, either Martin or Roberto.
17.
And then I'm like,
Wait, what?
and then I'm like,
17.
hang on, 2017? And then I'm like, hang on, that's not even last year. It's a year before.
Ready?
Yeah, nor have I. You got to ask yourself some questions about the
Seriously.
questions.
Adam. What year was West Ham's best top league finish?
Oh, that is ridiculous. It was third place. It was a long time. Oh, it could be.
I know that. Very
Are
quickly.
you
That's a
kidding
multiple
me?
choice. That's super easy.
No, it's like 1930 something. I was like,
Nope.
I'm going to go 1932.
Nope.
It's probably later. Right, when do you think it is?
1986.
Is it?
He's correct.
Really?
He's
Yeah.
correct.
Because we should have gone to the European Cup playoffs, but we didn't because Liverpool had, with the whole hooliganism thing,
Yeah.
got us banned.
Oh no. Adam, in words, how do you feel about this egg shot? He's going to throw up.
Oh, I don't want to do
He's
it.
already looking very pale.
He's looking very pale.
Can we just pretend?
No.
That's the beauty, the beauty
No
of the
pretending.
podcast. So be like,
No, it's the
oh,
beauty.
that was,
This is
that
what
was
we're videoing.
disgusting. Oh, that was so horrible. Oh, I never want to do that again. Wink, wink.
I'm going to video it, Adam.
I think I'll be sick.
You won't be sick, Adam. You just have to whack it down quick. I'll tell you what, I'll make it easier for you, okay?
How?
I'll give you a choice as to whether you want to beat it or do it whole.
Just beat it.
Beat it.
Beat it.
Is it like just like the yolk?
No, the whole thing.
The whole
Can't
thing.
I catch salmonella from this?
No. because
Isn't there a health risk involved?
Yeah, but we don't
No,
care. It's
because
not
it's
us that's doing
cold.
it. It's cold. It's
As long as it's cold,
It's
it's
fresh.
okay.
That's why I said make sure they were fresh. Adam, do you feel sad?
I feel. I don't even know what to say. I feel like I've been done over for a start. I mean, like, there's the questions. I'm getting these ridiculous questions.
No,
I mean,
you had one ridiculous question.
what stand is the chicken run? East, south, north, or west? And it's obviously not going to be north or south. So basically, it's east or west.
Okay.
And then my
to
question:
somebody who didn't grow up in England and has never went to a game, that's not an
the
easy
chicken
question.
run was torn down before I ever went to a game.
Adam,
But it was still called the chicken run
Adam.
even then.
Adam,
What?
go to your fridge and get your eggs.
No, you do it. If you're going to make me do the shot, I'm not moving. Except for to throw up in the sink afterwards. This is. Alright, you know what? In the future, here's what I tried to do. When I wrote the quiz, I tried to like match things up, make it a bit fair, you know, do the same sort of topics each time. Like, for example, the squad and when I did squad number, mine was like, who's number 21? Now, currently playing for West Ham, and you couldn't get
I
that.
thought that was easy.
15 years ago, American Jonathan Spector played for West Ham as a bit part squad player, apart from one star performance against Man United in the Cup. What squad number did he wear?
Well, I will say that you seemed very confident about that question.
You did.
That's because I thought it was going to be he had one great game. Who was it against? Or how many goals did he score against Man United?
You know what?
Because that's what he's known for.
Don't be a sore loser.
If you'd have won the coin toss,
you would have.
you
I
would have had.
still gone second.
You would have done.
Oh,
so,
you would have
so
conceded?
you were
Okay.
destined to swallow an egg.
Accept your fate and move on.
Just
Can't be a
accept it.
sore
Be a man.
loser.
Be a man. Be a man.
Maybe I should just quit this podcast.
You know.
Okay, James. If you get this question correct,
Okay.
Dumb.
Adam is done.
I think we should get guests in to do the quiz.
Are you ready, James?
Yes.
Okay. Very historical question here.
All right.
Good.
What stand was the old chicken run in?
That's a multiple choice question. Oh my gosh, I'm nervous. 5 seconds.
Oh,
Oh,
you're
he
too
did-
late.
I can't
I didn't hear the. I didn't hear the.
I
buzzer.
told you 5 seconds.
You should be talking when I'm doing mine.
I said 5 seconds to help you because you took forever.
You missed it. You were correct. It was the East Stand, but
Too late.
You got it just as the buzzer went off.
Well, if it's as the buzzer, buzzer
it was
beater.
after the buzzer.
No,
Sorry,
you have
mate.
to be before the
Sorry,
buzzer.
mate. Oh, that's a shame.
That's a
no one
shame.
likes that. Hang on, wait. Let's just check with VAR. Hang on a sec.
VAR.
VAR.
I'll
Yeah.
run the audio. Let me run the audio back here for a second here.
I hate you so much
Yes,
right
hold on. But no, I'm sorry, James.
Sorry,
I'm sorry,
James. I mean, no one likes to
this
see
is
that.
your chance. This is your chance to
God.
for retribution.
So if I can get this right, then we're into sudden death.
Yeah, and
Do you
I've
have
got-
sudden death questions?
I've got a good sudden death
tiebreaker.
question. I have.
Well, I hope I get a multiple choice one because his one was like,
it's a multiple choice question.
Okay, good. All right, here's what we're going to do because I'm a good sport as much as I hate this, and I'm going to get you back next time. 'Cause, I mean, for real. Oh, here's my shot, some moonshine. Something that's, although disgusting, made to be drunk. You can
could-
do a shot of something that isn't meant to be drunk.
Do Worcester
and it's
sauce then?
No, I'm going to do a shot of egg and I'll put a dash of Worcester sauce in it.
Okay.
Hey, drink up, everybody. It's a penalty shout out. Who's gonna win? Well, let's go find out.
Honestly, all I keep thinking about is how violated I still feel. I think I can feel like the raw egg trickling down my throat.
But now, the great thing about this, though, Adam, is in future when people say to you, have you ever done a raw egg? And you can say, yeah, I've done that. Not only have I done it, I can prove it with a video.
Yeah, brilliant. So,
Remember, you did it for the sake of comedy.
yeah.
For the sake of West Ham.
For the sake of West Ham and followers to our podcast.
Seriously. About that game today. We got to finish up with saying something more about that game today for definite.
Okay. Yeah, that's a good idea. So, positives from the game today. Chicharito got a goal.
Yeah, that was good.
Which, I mean, let's be honest, he really didn't have much,
He didn't have much service.
Yeah.
No.
Now, the build up to that goal, if you guys saw, it went Fabianski, Masuaku, Lanzini, Chicharito, goal. It was just gorgeous, boom, 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 and it was beautiful.
Did you
Yeah.
see little tricks and flicks? There was that little moment in the I think it was in the first half, midway through, where there was like a lovely little back heel pass. There was like some tricks and flicks going on.
I missed that. There was a lot going on at the pub today.
Yeah, how many people did we have?
We had 40 people there today.
It felt like about 70. But it was good
because
though.
we were all crammed around those two TVs at the front because it was one of those NBC Gold games. And I think it's a lot of, if there are any listeners over there in England, when we actually have a Gold game, we have to watch it on two televisions, one of which has got a big crack across it.
Yeah, we're going to fix that.
So he did say he was going to do that. He did say he was going to do that when we spoke to him last week when we made
nice.
that little dedication to them.
Yeah.
So hopefully.
We should also look very briefly forward to next week's game.
Oh yeah.
So Watford, we're at home, aren't we?
Let me look real quick. I think we are.
Gosh, call ourselves West Ham fans.
Seriously, we don't even know, do we?
Oh really?
Is that
We're
Watford?
away again.
That's a tough match.
Not really. Watford have not been good so far.
You don't think, but
It's
against us?
Watford away, then Newport away for the cup, and then Norwich at home.
What? Who at home?
Norwich.
Sorry, say that again.
Norwich? Who?
Norwich. And
So what do you think scoreline for next week then? Because I mean, this is being released Wednesday. It's a few days before the match.
Okay. I think next week I'll go first. I think we're going to win
please do.
3-1.
3-1.
Yeah, 3-1.
Who's your first scorer? If let's say Haller, it looks like Haller will be fit. Let's hope.
I'm going to go first scorer of Lanzini.
Ooh, that's a good call.
Okay. Michael Antonio. 2-1.
So I don't think Watford has scored a goal yet.
They haven't. They lost.
They will do. They're playing
3-0,
us.
1-0.
And so 3-2 us. They do have an outstanding midfield, and they will run us over. So I think
3-2.
I think 3-2.
3-2.
Yeah, we'll say 3-2. Okay.
All right.
Who's the first goal scorer for us?
First goal scorer.
Actually, I should have probably said Chicharito, shouldn't I? And you probably should say.
I'm going to go ahead and say Aller is going to be the first goal scorer. I think he's going to come back with something to prove. I do.
Well, it's about time that we wrap this show up.
I guess so. So stay positive. Love your lives, everybody.
Yeah, whatever. Don't forget to follow us on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. And please do listen to our podcast and spread the word out there, because we want people to like what we're doing.
I just want to thank all of you guys for actually listening, and it means the world to us that people would reach back out and just encourage us. We're trying. This is new for me and James anyway. Wayne's the king of podcasts.
I've done a few of them. That's all. Just a few.
But it's always nice to get the encouragement, and we appreciate that from all of you guys. So thank you for that.
It's fun. I mean, it's a great forum, and I think it's great that three mates can sit down and just have a laugh about West Ham for a change, and especially on a day like today where it wasn't a fantastic bloody game, but I tell you, a point's a point.
Point's a point,
Yep.
especially away.
Especially away, like you said, and we got some great fans that are out there listening to us, and we hope you continue to listening to us. And there's really nothing left for us to say other than cheers.
Baby bubbles in the air, they fly and so high. Like my dreams, they fade and die. Legends always hiding, I look everywhere. I forever like bubbles, pretty bubbles in the air. I forever like bubbles, pretty bubbles in the air. I forever bubbles, pretty bubbles in the air. They fly and so high, like my dreams, they fade and die. Fortune's always hiding, I look everywhere. I forever bubbles, pretty bubbles in the air. I forever bubbles, pretty bubbles.